Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me and my Moxie life for the week of October 12th. So here I've got my weekly actions all laid out for me. And actually I forgot about these tabs here, and when Sierra was talking about them on the call this last week, it inspired me to dig those out and find them because I find them to be extremely useful. You can flip back between your yearly goals and your monthly goals, and then this week, so that when you're coming up with your weekly actions, you can just kind of flip back to make sure that the weekly actions that you're lining up for yourself align with your monthly goals and your yearly goals and all that good stuff. So I put those back in. I thought they're a really good tool to have. First thing that I start with is my morning routine. So I'm using the yellow mild liner. It's my favorite way to kind of time block or show myself how I'm spending my time. If you're new to this channel, you will quickly see that I love using mild liners in here. Very rarely do I ever use a kit. I've only ever used a kit twice in my Moxie life. I just find that the color coordination of the mild liners and just like a simple pen work really, really well for me. Not all the time can you get the kit to match up with like all different 8 colors. I'm kind of crazy like that. Everything has to match. So I'd rather everything just be in with highlighter and pen and an occasional sticker here and there. I could maybe make some stickers that would make this a lot easier, but I think as planners, we like the whole idea of writing everything out, pen and paper, all that good stuff. So here, like I said, I have matched up the color for personal with this mild liner. Some of my personal goals in the morning are to get up at 4:30 and then finish all my spiritual tasks. I say spiritual tasks because there's a whole, bucket or area for you to work on your spiritual, areas. And I meant to just color coordinate that with that color, that light blue. It just didn't work out that way. I just forgot. So here we are. So like I said, I have 2 goals, one to get up at 4:30 so I can get all my tasks done, and then another one to get through my spiritual tasks. Actually, after I'm looking at this now, I kind of wish that I'd put 4 a.m. So if I get up at 4 a.m., it's an even bigger bonus. I guess we'll start with 4:30 this week and hit 4 a.m. next week. I work at 7 a.m. I got to get my kids out the door by about 6:20 to get to daycare, and getting up at 4:30 actually really only gives me an hour and a half before it's almost time to get out the door. So really it only gives me about an hour and 15 minutes to myself in the morning. And by the time I get all my spiritual tasks done, there doesn't really leave much room to get anything else done. So I like getting up that extra half an hour, and I can do whatever tasks that need to be done, whether that be like around the house or some different budgeting or planning things that I want to do. It just gives me that time that I need. So you'll see that Tuesday looks a little bit different than the rest of the week. That's because I'm working an odd shift tomorrow. We have inventory in my store, so I'm going in around like 3 or 4, and I have no idea what time I'm going to get off. So it could be 1 a.m., it could be 3 a.m. So obviously either one of those times I'm not getting up at 4:30. So I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of time to sleep in. So next I'm using the red mild liner to map out the hours that I'm going to be at work for. I work anywhere from 9 to 10 hours, not usually more than 10 hours, but it does happen sometimes. So I kind of just outline 10 lines for me to just run that marker right through. I do kind of work a different schedule. I work every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I alternate every other Saturday and Sunday I get off, and then I'm off every Wednesday. Obviously this week is a little bit different because of inventory. I'm off Tuesday, so I'm gonna work Wednesday through the following Tuesday, so it's gonna make a really long 7-day stretch, but it'll be okay. So next, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and outline the times that I work. I'm gonna work a little bit earlier on Wednesday, because my husband is going to be leaving this week. So if you've been following me for a while, you would know or be familiar with the fact that my husband is deploying. So he is getting ready to head out this week, and I have to drop him off at the airport. Luckily it's really close in town, the one he's going out of, just here in our city. So I'm going to go in super early and drop him off, and then I'm going to go straight into work. I was really hoping to align his deployment date with the day that I could be off and just grieve and be sad, but the Lord had different plans. I'm just going to go right into work. I got to bust through a 7-day stretch, and then I just feel like right away it's hard to feel those emotions anyways. It's more so a week or 2 in when you're starting to feel the heavy load of working and taking care of the kids and the house and the dog and everything else. So I think it'll be good to keep me distracted too. So I'm jumping right into Wednesday when I get home. I have some tasks that I want to get done throughout the house. Actually, if you notice there, I used the wrong color for home this week. And this one right here, that's actually the health color for like your health task, but who cares? No one would have probably noticed that but me, but I'm kind of OCD. So one of the first tasks that I want to get done under my home category is meal prepping. This is also a thing that I do pretty consistently is meal prep. I'm not, a super healthy eater, but I do like to make my meals so that one, I can stay on budget, and two, that I can somewhat control what I'm eating and it's not too out of hand. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday. Usually I won't do too, usually I would make enough for that whole 7-day stretch, but since my dad's in town, I know that we're probably going to eat out here and there. Also, I have some really easy dinner meals. My dad's not a huge fan of eating the same thing over and over again, so I decided to just do things a little bit different since I have company in town. So I'll definitely be meal prepping my breakfast so that I have enough for me for the next 7 days. He doesn't really eat breakfast, so I'm not worried about that. Plus, he can go somewhere if he wanted, and then I'm going to prep out my lunches. And then, let's see, what else do I have on there? Sorry. I also, since my husband's going to be gone, I want to rearrange my bedroom so that everything is perfect, just the way that I want it. I know that maybe some of you guys can relate that their husbands leave everything wherever they want. And sometimes don't always put things back the way they're supposed to go. I don't normally mind, but since I'm gonna be living the way that I'm gonna be living, by myself for a while, I kind of want to organize things and get things where I want them to go. So next on Tuesday, I noted that we're gonna be having a family fun night. It's gonna be my husband's last night with the kids. So we're gonna pick them up right after school and head to the summit for some fun happy hour. Thursday, my husband gets paid, so I am going to sit down and pay the bills right away that night. I'm going to set up a savings challenge that me and my husband are going to do together while he's gone. He's going to be really great at it since he's not going to be able to really spend a lot of money. It'll be me that it'll be a challenge for. Then I'm going to set up my goals for my sinking funds. Friday, my dad will still be in town, so we're going to do another family fun game night. So we're going to have a game night, movie night, and then make your own pizza night. It's going to be super fun. On Saturday, I want to clean out our hall closet, declutter, and organize my kids' room. It's a disaster. I'm actually in the process right now of figuring out how I'm going to store my son's stuff. It's out of control and I can't stand it any longer. I'm thinking about doing a video on that too, just like a fast forward of me cleaning up and organizing the kids' room, and I can go back and do a voiceover if you want, kind of talk through what I did and how I try to minimize things for them. If that's something you guys would be interested in, definitely let me know. I've never done one of those before, but I would be happy to do one. I kind of want to share with you guys how I organize things and any tips or tricks that I have. So let me know if you're interested in that. Sunday, I'm going to small group at our pastor's house. It's from 5 to 7. I'm actually still deciding on this. It's my dad's last night. I might skip it since my husband's not even going to be there, so it's kind of awkward because it's a couples group, but we're supposed to do it long distance. We'll see. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Then I'm going to go through and meal prep. I'll only have 2 more days to meal prep for, but I'm guessing that I'm going to need probably a lunch spruced up, just something. I'm going to need something for that week. So I'm going to go ahead and meal prep that night. You can also see down at the bottom that I put a check mark area for house tidy. I can't stand when my house is a mess. I put up with it when my husband's here, but when he's gone, I want to have a nice, neat, and tidy house. I went back and I kind of put some things in for Monday and Tuesday. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I know I want to spend time with my family. And then off to the side, I listed out all my habits that I want to keep track of this week. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my plan with me this week. Let me know if you want to see anything else specifically in these weeks. I'll see you guys next time.